Out here in the desert, water is everything. Well, first off, check the lay of the land. Water runs downhill, and in the desert, the path of running water is usually pretty obvious. Most water from runoffs will end up downstream. But remember, natural potholes and collection areas that trap water can occur almost anywhere. Keep a sharp lookout for them because potholes are one of the best sources of standing water in the desert. Heavy green growth, particularly in draws or below cliffs, pour-offs, or in the bottoms of canyons, are good signs of water, either past or present. Desert plants and trees are there due to moisture in the soil. Dig into it. Any place that is dark or wet on the surface could yield water just a few feet below. Pay particular attention to the outer banks of the dry stream beds. Insects and animals, or signs of them, can be good indicators of water. Animal trails, wild or domestic, often lead to water. Remember, most animals will migrate to their water source in the early morning or late afternoon. The extreme temperature variations in the desert between morning and night will create moisture through condensation. Grasses, hoods of vehicles, or flat rocks are all good places to look. Soak up the moisture with a bandana or anything available before the sun cooks it off. One classic method of obtaining water in the desert is to build a solar still. In as moist an area as you can find, dig a pit a few feet deep and 4 or 5 feet wide. If there is vegetation nearby, put it in the pit. It will increase condensation. Put a cup or a bowl in the bottom, cover the top with plastic, seal the edges with sand or stones, and place a stone in the center of the plastic. With time, water vapor will form and run down the sloping inside walls of the plastic, which will then collect in the cup. Have yourself a drink, however small. Other than collected rainwater, most water you find in the desert may be polluted and should be treated. At the very least, strain the water to remove bugs or vegetation. A bandana or sock filled with sand or charcoal will work very well for this. The best way by far to purify water is to boil it, at least 10 minutes if you can. But if your supply is limited, don't boil it all away. You have to use good judgment.